Purple Kaido. Nope, no. Not that one. OP17 Purple Kaido. 5 life, 5,000 power leader that can, on your attack and your opponent's attack, can once per turn -1 Dawn to give your opponent's characters -2k for the entire turn. A strong ability for both offensive targeting or a shield used for defensive use. This, paired with your new not 1, but 2 10-drop Kaidos, allow you to give a tight grip in terms of control against your enemy's board. One giving 1k counter to all your breaks in hand, as well as minusing a Dawn to negate and pop a 6-cost character, and the other one being a 12k blocker, as well as ramping 1 Dawn as active, and then sending one of your other rested Dawn as active as well. The only problem... Green Shanks. This little bundle of joy and amazing leader can rest and freeze you basically at will. You will submit to it like a dog if you don't bark back first. So, the question is, can we stand up against it? And how can we stand up against the rest of the current OP17 meta? Let's take a look. All right, and here is the deck build. We have the Purple Kaido leader, obviously, -2k. We went over all this already. The Queen, mainly using it for the ramping ability. You rest 2 Dawn, and you ramp 1 as rested, but also as the on-play of trashing an Animal Kingdom for drawing 2. Pretty good early game. I'm running 3 of the Who's Who that just came out, or it's not out yet, but the OP17 Who's Who. Dawn -1, KO2, 2k or less. Getting rid of your early bodies on your opponent's board, like the girl, or the Kinemons if you're running against Green Shanks or Green Mihawk, 2 I can think of off the top of my head. I don't like blue yellow on me, as you can tell. Also a 1k counter, and with a good trigger. Pretty simple, pretty easy to understand. Black Maria, in case you go Dawn minus too many, you can ramp 5 rested and then keep however many your opponent has, unless you're running against Purple NL and your late game is pretty good. But you're running 4 to search for it, and it's a searchable 2k, so pretty good there. It's a purple deck, so you have to run the Usohachi, resting a 5k or less if you have 8 or more Dawn, as well as just being a pretty good 2k or a 3k body. I mean, just pretty all around well set, so good here. 2 of the Mr. 2. Non-searchable, so I'm only running 2 of them, but it's still a good purple card. On play, you ramping 1, and then when attacking, you can set the character's base power to any character that you're playing against. So if you're running against a Green Shanks link game, you can copy the 12k Rush Shanks or 12k, you know, the new Newgate, the red Newgate, or if you're playing against any sort of red aggro deck or big body deck, copy them, swing it to lead. Pretty easy, as long as they don't have a blocker, but and it's just going to get KO'd next turn. But easy ramp, easy late game capability, easy mid game capability as well. I feel like I don't have to explain Mr. 2 really well. King, it doesn't get KO'd if you subtract a Dawn, which is pretty damn good. Pretty good for the Black Maria as well if you have a couple of these or a couple of these Kaidos. We'll get to these in a bit. Same effect. If you don't want it to get KO'd, you can just subtract a Dawn. And that's not once per turn. It's completely reusable, so it's actually really good. And then as well as the activate main for ramping 2 Dawn, 1 active, 1 rested. So really good. You want to get this out as early as possible. And then if you go down 2 Dawn, just bring 1 back. You have another active to use. So yeah, I'm running 4 of the blocker Sanji, mainly as a 2k counter, but also just as a backup. It's not searchable, unfortunately, but if you draw into it, you have those 2k counters, and if you go down -2 before you can use this, you can play a 3k blocker, excuse me. You can play a 3k blocker or 3-cost blocker, 6k body on the board, just as a good protection, as well as just, you know, if you just want to play a 6-cost, 6,000 power blocker, you could, but that's not the best you could do. But like I said, mainly using it as a 2k. 7-cost Kaido. Same thing as the King. If it's being swung into and it would be KO'd, you can subtract a Dawn, not just once per turn, but as many times as you want, and it would stay on the board. These are pretty good for board wipes. If you run the Kaido Linlin, let's bring that up. If you run this and you swing, you're killing all characters and then healing a life and then trashing your opponent's life. So if you're running that, which isn't a bad idea actually, you could keep these on the board for just subtracting the Dawn. Actually, you're -10 already. Forget what I just said. We're running the 2 new Kaidos as well. We went over these already, pretty standard. I'm running 4 of each. You could theoretically, if you want to run a certain playstyle more than another, you can run 2 of this, 4 of this, or vice versa. That's completely up to you. I'm also running 4 of the new ST34 Linlin. Dawn -4, trash a card, You add one for the top of your deck to the top of your life, so you're healing one, and then setting one of your opponent's characters as a base power as 0 for the entire turn. So theoretically, you could set a Rush Shanks as 0 and swing into it with Husu or Black Maria, and they'd have to get cards out of hand. That's crazy. This isn't the most broken card, but it is pretty damn good. And then just use the Black Maria to get your Dawn back up, or use your King to get Dawn back up. You'll be back on it in the next turn refresh. Pretty self-explanatory. We're running 3 of the Divine Departure. Pretty standard purple event. Trash a brick from your hand to get 3,000 power, or rest 5 to get minus 8k. Combo that with your leader ability, and then you're minus 10k on a character for the entire turn. That partnered with the Gum Gum Lightning. We're running 2 of that since it's not searchable, but it is pretty good to partner with your leader ability, as well as, like I said, the Divine Departure. For 2 cost, Dawn minus 2, KO is 6 cost. If you're doing this and this, you're popping an 11k. If you're doing this, this, and this, you're popping every character in the game, basically, which is crazy. And then, of course, 4 of the, we're going to claim the One Piece searchers, just so you can look for all of your Animal Kingdom pirates, as well as your Linlins. Sorry if I'm saying a lot. I'm not used to recording stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole deck list. You can switch a lot of the stuff out for any of the new OP17 cards. The Black Maria is pretty good. The ulti page 1 is also pretty good. I can't find a space for it, unfortunately, but if you're running this from the ground up, you can find a space. King is also pretty damn good. Trash a card, give up to a leader or a character a 2k boost on your opponent's attack once per turn, as well as just being a 10,000 power blocker. I mean, pretty strong. I just can't find a way to move something out here because I feel like I already have enough big bodies. If I were to, I'd say I'd get rid of 1 or 2 of the Kaidos, probably 2 of 1 or 1 of each, and then put 2 of the Kings in. I don't know. But yeah, I am not a professional deck builder. I'm not a professional player. I just like playing this game, and I have a lot of fun. I love One Piece. So that's about it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get into the gameplay. Okay, small interruption. Apologies for the cut. I played some games earlier, and the recording did not pick up my mic whatsoever. I've learned through those games that this Kaido still does not work in the sim, at least the 1k counterpart. So I have removed 1 of each, and I have added 2 of the Kings just so I can have that on opponent's attack, trash a brick, give someone 2k, as well as being another blocker. So that's small change, just giving that heads up. Besides that, let's go now. On here, and I also just got the guts to play live. Okay, going against Red Green Luffy. I love this deck. It's so strong now. Not the hand I want. There we go. So I'm gonna use my 1 energy to play the Queen. I'm gonna trash a card with a specific type. Cut that. That's fine. Is that burns to the room still? Yeah, I think I've seen you guys in there a couple times. Tell him to run extra poison counters. I don't know like deck names top of my head, but I do definitely know enough about like basic magic. So I think I understand. But I know poison counters, and I know they kind of suck. Ramp 1, catch, swing. No way you're gonna. Oh yeah, you have to Dawn up. That makes sense. This comes out in the new starter deck. Comes out at the end of the month. I'm so excited for these new starter decks. Is a pro life rate commander. Again, I'm not entirely sure what exactly that means. But I think I understand. I think maybe just from context clues. You're looking for red-haired pirates? Are you running a red hair? Shanks build? What the helly? Okay, I don't have the King I need. Not a very great start. What am I gonna do? I can't really do much. I think I'll just do this. Trash you guys. Ramp an extra. And then just swing 7 again. This dude is nearing us already. He stole my phone. No worries. I totally get it. I explained so much like One Piece stuff to Abby and like all my friends that don't do One Piece stuff. And it's like, I'm not trying to annoy you guys, but... And then I annoy them. Okay, we'll take a king. Lovely. Okay, we're at 8 here. Fuck. Yeah, I want to explain a little bit more. So I just gained 2 Dawn more from it being my turn now. And then I'm just trying to figure out a way to give him as little characters as possible while also taking his life here. I can explain it a little bit more in just a sec. Let me lock in. My goal is to get to 10 Dawn as fast as possible to play my bigger bodies like this, because they're the stronger ones and they have the stronger effects, but it uses all of your resources and all your energy. Do you know about my cat? I don't. I would love to hear about it though. I'd love to hear about all the cats and whatnot. I'll just play this. Give a rush. Rest you. I don't want you there. I don't really want to go down. I should have just wanted to lead. I don't know what I was doing there. That's fine. I made a mistake. I thought I was gonna go down, but I did not. Named Zora from Zoro because she has one eye. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I'll give 2K 5 cost. Yeah, I'll do that. No block. I'll do that. Because you're not gonna be able to swing. Okay, you play the Usopp. God, you're a son of a bee. Son of a bee. Big old BB. Oh, I went -2 with a Kaido. Oh. I'm so silly. And I'm not getting the cards I need here either. This kind of sucks. It's the very, very fun part about running this guy. So this other leader I'm playing against, he gets 2K counter for each of his extra energies that are up here. So basically he has 8K in counter, which makes him and his characters live a lot longer than they should. And I really need to play removal here. And I unfortunately can't. What can I do? I don't really need a ramp with her, or with him, sorry. Just thinking about her. I can't do him. Man! Okay, I think best case scenario. I just swing in 7 there. Give me 2. I need to get rid of this guy. I had a 1K. God, you're annoying. 5 there. If I remove 1, I'll be at... I can't, unfortunately. $11. I'll just go full in. With Sanji. Just... You're not keeping that. No way you're keeping that, right? That's crazy. He is at 10 Dawn now. He has more than me. Can't do that. Yeah, I'll just give it 2K. I do like that that's rested now. There's your Shanks. A blocker, I'll give 2. And then I'll take the 12K swing. Or no. I'll take that. Search. 6 cost. I think that's probably best. No, actually, no, I need a rusher. As much as I want to put a big body on the board, I do need a rusher. Yeah. Because the only thing, this effect is good with giving any card without counter 1K, but it doesn't work in this sim, unfortunately. Now I'm at 0 life. So if I were to take another hit, I'd lose. It's a very unfortunate part. So you have 4 up. Everybody is rested. I'm at just a serious disadvantage here. Oh my god, eclectic pasta. What's going on, bro? I was gonna say, what are you doing here? No, I'm not gonna question that. How's it going? You remember Unikitty from the Lego movie? Actually, such a peak movie. I have the poster of it in my room. So good. I do kind of just have to rush here. You're an electrician now? Fantastic, bro. I love to hear that. You're all rested already. I do kind of need the rush. I can go down 1 here. -1. Get that. God, you're so annoying. Oh my god. I should have just done a giant swing there. So it's 8-8. I need to get rid of this new stuff. Okay, good. And then you're just gonna live that. I messed it, yeah. See what I can do. Trash, trash, and then GG. Oh. Man, okay. That sucked. That was just crazy. Is Black Purple Luffy? Oh, playing against King here. Okay. I know King is pretty strong with all the buff cards. Mulligan, look for that queen. Great. Trash. I just need that. Probably should have done the king, but I do want to keep it just in case we don't find it because we only have 2 of them. I actually have all 4 of the super pre-release decks in my collection. I love them so much. I got a good deal on them for my coworker before they spiked up a lot too, so I'm happy about that. And I'll just ooh. No. I'll just swing. And I'll play the king next turn. Yeah, I can imagine. I can absolutely imagine. With the -2. I do love starter deck for Kaido. I actually built an IRL deck before it got rotated, just so I could have fun, and I proxied a few of the cards that I couldn't find. But I do love it. I was gonna say, how are you at 7? He wasn't subtracting them all. I see. Give me that. 5 cards, 6 cards. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'd love one of our 10 drops here from our next draw. But if not, that's okay. Well, I've not seen that before. They're just playing a vanilla. Okay. Rest of Black Maria. That's smart. 2. I want to counter out of this. Probably. No block. Take queen. There we go. Lovely. Let me. I think that's probably best. The Usohachi. Is that no? No, yeah. The mom wouldn't be good. No one's rested. I think probably just playing the king out here. Getting that blocker on the board. Doing that. I should have subtracted just to bring back the active. That's okay. Not incredibly important. I passed my peak and I'm currently top 90 global. Huh? Holy shit. That's insane. That's bonkers. What do? You... This to one of your opponent's 7 costs. Trash. Damn. Is that what the king's crazy? Yeah. I trash 1. Probably just gonna do that. I can use everything else here. Sure. Okay. Yes, absolutely. I can see where that comes in now. The Mamoragan. Pick another ulti. Okay. I don't want a 2k here. I'll just take it. Okay. $7k swing. Yeah. Oh, sure. I'll take cards. What am I resting? A 7 cost. I definitely need that Mamoragan here. I think I could play this. Dama is 2. The rested. Bring back an active. I'll have 4. And I could play an Usohachi. Would I need to do anything else? No, I don't need to use that. I'll just have 4 upper swings. I think you just Linlin clear his board. I think that's probably a good idea. My only worry is I can just swing into here. He only has 5 cards. Not much defense. My biggest worry is this guy. And I don't have cost reduction. That's my worry. But I think setting up a blocker would be best just for him. That is true. Queen can swing. Yeah. I'll try that. I think that's best bet. Kaido. Gain a life. There's you, because you're the biggest threat. Fantastic. Won't do that. Pay the 6. Awesome. That was a good bet. That was a good call. Patty, Deadlie. What's up, man? How you doing? Do I want to? I don't want to say the queen. How you doing, Pat? Welcome in. I am live. Hello. It's been a long time. This is crazy. I hope you're doing well, man. It's good to see you. Currently recording a video and just testing out the stream. Excuse me. Thought I'd do it live, like the YouTube videos I see. I'll pick it. I don't want to go down here. Do I need the king? I do need Give and Dawn. I played a game where I forgot to give Dawn, and so I didn't do anything. I will take this. Because he has no other swings past that. And then I'll Divine Departure. Yeah, I'll Divine Departure the Kaido. That 10 cost blocker. Oh, very true. Very true. You are so right. Okay, I just need to make sure I give Dawn here. Because like I said, I haven't done that before. If you have any given Dawn cards. Yes, so I'll just do this. And then I can go down if I want to. So it'd be 4. Yeah. You're not keeping that. Lovely. Oh, that's lovely. I love that you did that. I love that you did that. Okay. Yes. Should I just... I think I'll just 12k on that. 5 cards in hand. 10 and a 9. He can probably defend that. Let's do this. Be safe. And then... yeah. 5. Perfect. See, when I get the cards I need, the game feels so much better. When I... Cards are trash. Oh! Oh. Okay, I see how it is. That's fine. Do I need... I could use another king. Yeah. I used one of the kings. I may regret that then. My bad. 5. You don't have any other swings this turn. Could have saved the Mr. 2 for this. I'll take that. A 6 cost. Yeah, I think Blackberry is probably just the best bet here. Two costs. Damn it. That's okay. blocker for the Kaido is, I think, best. Because you're not really a threat, you're not really a threat. I have counter for lead. I do want that Black Maria to go. Because you're Don -2ing on your turn. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. So I'll do that. And then I'll just... Can't really do much here. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. I'm not used to doing it, but there's no reason I could subtract. But the yes. Yeah. It's okay. It's not the biggest ordeal. I don't really need active for this swing. He'll take both. There's no blockers. I think I still win here too. I have plenty of counter. If I had the king on, I'd even more, but that's okay. I'm taking a lot of time. That is my bad. My bad, sir. I'll take this time to drink some water. It is hot as balls. Make sure everyone's drinking water. Hydrate, please. Okay. You have 7, you have a Red Kaido? -2 cost. Resting an 8 cost? Are you gonna Usohachi? No, that's 5 cost. I switched the numbers there. What are you gonna do there? If you're gonna Kaido that, then you need -3. You could Black Croc if he still had 8 on. Would he run that in this? GG. Okay. I disconnected. All right. Well, that was a pretty good game. All things considered, I appreciate the tips from there, Luqua. Am I pronouncing that right? I want to make sure. I imagine so. But okay. Awesome. Well, that was... I think I went 1-1 there. When I get the cards I need, this deck feels great. And especially when I'm not playing against, you know, like a Green Shanks or a Red Green Luffy. When I'm playing against a deck I can go against, it feels fantastic. But yeah, when I'm playing against a deck I can compete against, this deck feels great. As long as I have the bodies on board and I can find them, this deck's good. I think yours is definitely better. I'm going to run this real quick, but I'm just going to wrap this video up real quick. Okay, back to the recording. I had a blast on that live stream, so thank you to anyone who stopped by. If you want to stop by the next one, the Twitch was at the beginning, or it's just twitch.tv/hamstart with all the T's at the end. But yeah, this was the deck I ran at the end. I did have someone give me a little bit of a better deck list. I'll probably start running this in the future. He didn't give me the Kings. He had 2 extra of the Kaidos, but I removed them since they're still broken in the sim. The Mamoragan was definitely coming in clutch at the end. I played a little bit on stream after. And then these were useful. I didn't use many of them, but I had opportunities to. And then the Who's Who was great. Definitely keeping this. The Law is a nice one to have. But your staples are obviously going to be the most important. Overall, really good deck. I had a lot of fun. Is it meta contender? Yes-ish. In the right hands. If it's in my hands, no. Is it better than a lot of the current meta decks? Is it better than Green Shanks, Red Green Luffy? Is it going to be better than a lot of other things out there? I don't know. I can't say for sure. I'd say probably not in its current state. but not all the cards have been revealed for OP17. So as more cards get revealed, as he gets buffed a little bit more, we'll see what comes out. We'll see if he gets more removal and cost, removal and power, Dawn buffs, character buffs, leader buffs. We'll see. But as all that comes out, I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll probably be playing this more on stream because I had a lot of fun. But yeah, that's about it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see me run next. I'm always open to more deck lists. And yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.